Hey guys, welcome to another Firebird Friday video. Today we are going to be removing the quarter windows out of the 67 Firebird. So if you have a 67, 68, or 69 Firebird or Camaro and you need to replace the glass or you want to do some maintenance to the mechanism that's back here, stick to it, because in this episode we're going to take it all apart step by step. So with that, let's shut up and let's get to wrenching this week's video on restoring, replacing, maintaining rear window glass. Let's go. So 67, 68, 69 Firebirds and Camaros rear quarter glass. Now mine, I did have a handle here somewhere, but it doesn't go up or down. It's in there, but it's loose, it's sloppy. We need to move it out anyways. Typically there are felt strips up here. Really simple. There's 2 screws and a couple little slots. You can pop that out, give yourself some access. There's a rubber piece on this side, which we'll take out here in a minute. But here's there's 3 main components of this. There is the glass itself. There's the regulator, which is this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, and this bolt. So those 4 bolts are the regulator. So the regulator is one part, the glass is one part, and the channel is the third part. And it's this one, and down over here. Now, you probably can't see it, but this is covered by a big old glop of GM's finest glue. It looks like seam sealer, actually. I would like to have been the guy at GM whose job for 8 hours a day was to put this in. I'm not sure there's an easier way to do this. My goodness. That's a lot of frickin' seam sealer on there. And GM did not want you to touch this. You'd think after 50 years, this shit would be brittle and just fall apart. So it's going to look similar to these two. It's going to have a nut and a stud coming off of it. Just continue to work it. There we go. Finally we got it. Okay, so I'm going to move you around, let you see this part right here, and then we're going to taking all this out. So right here, there's a rubber boot. It's held on by this screw and that screw right there that hold this piece on. This needs to come out so you can work on that glass. So I took my screwdriver, I'm going to get those out, and I'll come back to you. Just screwing my life away. Just screwing my life away. Just screwing my life away. La 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 la. All right, so 2 screws are out. There they are. Make sure to keep track of those. Don't lose them. And then this piece here should just kind of pry off. And it's been on there for 25 years, maybe 40, 50 years, 60 years almost. So, oh, there it comes. Here it comes. All right, let's see here. Come on. Man, another. It's just in there tight. So let me bring this out real quick. All right, so there it is. There's that piece there. So I'll have to add that to my list of crap to order. You guys have a favorite parts supplier for first gen Firebirds and Camaros? I've been using a few of the big guys, but if there's a smaller guy, independent guy out there who would like some publicity or some marketing, some advertising, hit me up down below and let me know what you think. So, need some more of those. We'll get those. But now, as you can see, you've opened this up to where we can now get back into taking that glass out. All right, first thing we want to do, we want to take this bottom one completely and all the way out. And you can notice there's a 7, looks kind of like a 7 up here. Right now, they're at the top there. And on this one here, that's just a slide this way and this way. Okay, so it's a 7/16 to get all 3 of those out. We'll go ahead and just do this real quick here. And we'll get this bottom one undone. This one here you can take completely out. There we go. So it's kind of a nut and a washer all in one. You can see that. So leave that to the side. Now that one's out of the place. Remember, that there is your center channel. That's done. Next, you just want to loosen these up to where you can move them. So I want to take them all the way off. Just get them loose. So now you can spin them and they're loose. I said you can spin them and they're loose. There we go. Now you should be able to take this glass and move it down to the bottom end of the It's been in there for a while, hasn't it? I'm going to undo those a little more. Down there's still a little bit. And I've pushed out that bottom one back where it's no longer in that slot. So, with that, there we go. There we go. Now we'll just drop it down a little. Come on. All right, so I have this. Just gonna see if I can. Oh, come on now. It is not. There we go. Now I dropped it there. Now with that, all right, so let's see if we can't take out the regulator. It is also the same size, so we'll just reverse this. Make sure window's all the way down. Loosen all these up. go and just take off these two bottom ones completely. They're not very big. Hold on to that glass a little bit. All right, now that regulator is out. That glass is going to come down. Okay, there's the regulator. Now, the glass should just come straight up. Well, all right, well, she's in there, so let's go ahead and just take off the rest of these. There's some weight on it. There it is. So technically, that should be out of the way, which means there's our channel. And now maybe we can get our hands in here. Now let's see if we can't get this glass to. And she's out. All right, so let's go take this to the bench. All right, we got our glass out, and this roller here rolls smooth and free. This one here looks like it's rolling free. This one looks like it has a spring on it and doesn't move free. To find out if that's normal or not. Let's find out from Dr. Firebird, John over at Vinyl Village Garage. Okay, in the meantime, I still want to get rid of some of this overspray. Well, I'm thinking about it. This could be the first time in 25 plus years this window's ever been clean too. So this ought to be kind of fun. I'll go ahead and clean this up. All right. Easy, quick work with the help of a blade. Actually, take this and put this in a safe spot. Clean this up a little bit here. Hoot, hoot, man. All right, let's see. Let's turn this over. Now, I know it's not the best way to clean it. We're just cleaning it right now for now, just to see how she shines up. Now, I'm sure there's a factory tool in order to remove this from the window, but since we're not replacing the window, I don't think we have to worry too much about that. Those all still spin free. All right, well, I think for the most part, oh, all right. So, just verified. John said that these two are the only two that roll. This one here is more of a guide for when it goes into the track. So, since we have this squared away, should I get everything out here? Okay, good. Now we're going to put this glass someplace safe while we inspect the other two parts of our system here. Does that look clear to you? It looks clear to me. I don't see any green tinting. Next piece we're going to look at is the channel. And this is where you're going to have to take heed of a few things. First of all, it's dirty and dusty. Yes, I know. But these here screw types, it's a stud essentially. I can show you that. It's a stud that goes all the way through. You got 3 of them. Those sons of bitches need to be loose like that. See, I can move that really easily. Move that one really easily because there's a slot in the top there where you can adjust that. This one here, ooh, not so much. Put some PB on that. That's how cold it is. So there's some of that. Some of that. And we'll set this aside and let it sit. And we'll get back to it. Let's grab the regulator. So here's our regulator. And as you can tell, it is pretty crusty. And has seen better days for sure. So technically, if we grab our handle, this should move. And that moves just fine. Look at that. What? I think a little bit of grease. Well, now I do show a couple teeth here. I got 2 teeth right in here that are not points. They're kind of at a dull point. But for the most part, it travels the full thing. Sweet. Damn Christmas lights. All right, on the back side here, we're definitely want to put in probably some grease right in here. And probably grease up that back track as well. Okay, so we have our 3 components out. We know that this is working just fine. We verified it. A little bit of grease do us some good. Like that. Good. All right, so we're back to that little thing right there. Let's just see here. Oh, does this not have the... It should. Yeah. It's just dirty. Yep, it's there, but it is packed with probably the that seam sealer, huh? Yep, that's what it was. All right, so we got that back clean. Now let's see if we can't move this any. There we go. She's loose now. All right, good. That's just what we wanted. We just wanted that to get worked. Cool. All right. Give me back my screwdriver. That's loose. This looks all pretty good. Sweet. Well, that takes us through the steps of removing the rear quarter window out of a 67, 68, or 69 Firebird or Camaro. That's that first gen of cars. Now, the next gen, second gen might be a little bit different, but for our first gen cars for those 3 years, that's how to take it out. Stay tuned for another video that we're going to have on how to reassemble, grease everything up, put everything back together, and reinstall it and adjust it. That video will be coming up really soon. Make sure you keep an eye out for it. And the way you can do that is hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell for all notifications, and then you'll never miss another episode of Firebird Fridays. Until next Friday, I'll see you then.
trying to find out